Moneybagg Yo I See Why. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It, Music Reviews Season 12. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show, guys. We got a pretty good episode for you today. Now, I was going to just go on, reviewing more pop music. We've done some K-pop stuff. We've been doing that stuff all week. But then, I click on this song, and guys, Moneybagg Yo's new song, I See Why. I see the promotion on Twitter for this track. This song is number one on trending on YouTube. So, a number one trending song. The last time it was Future, last time it was Drake. We're gonna check this out. We're gonna see, because when songs get number one trending, sometimes that can be a really good thing. Sometimes that can be a really bad thing. This though is just 100% a good thing because Moneybagg Yo is in his fucking bag. I mean, this is probably one of the best Moneybagg Yo tracks I've listened to in recent times. I remember a long time ago, every time Moneybagg Yo was featured on a feature, he was like a feature on a song. I know Moneybagg Yo, I can always rely on going crazy, kind of taking over the song because Moneybagg Yo is fire like that. The way his cadence is, the way his flows, the way, the confidence that his vocals he has, he can always kind of take over a rap track. So I'm not, I was just kind of wondering, sometimes Moneybagg Yo's music, honestly, I think every track we've reviewed on this show, if it was a Moneybagg Yo single, not saying albums are kind of different. I've never really listened to a Moneybagg Yo album. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's one of those things where, there's rappers that can really make good single music, like just tracks coming out. And then there's rappers that can make, really good albums. I don't know if Moneybagg Yo is one of those, good album makers. I haven't, checked out to even see that. But, anyways, this track called I See Why, let's get into it. Already off the bat, I like the beat, I like the strings. I like the heavy trap production. The 808s sound absolutely fucking fantastic. The drums go fucking crazy in my opinion. And this is probably, I just got done listening to a week of Future. I'm so glad that, this is what I'm wanting. I'm wanting these heavy strings. I'm wanting these nice melodies. I'm wanting these hard-ass 808s, these hard-ass drum beats going fucking crazy. It just adds so much to the vibe when you're listening to the song. So I just really overall enjoy this beat. It sounds absolutely fantastic. And overall, just pretty fucking good. Now, the beat's good, but Moneybagg Yo's performance is just absolutely fantastic. First of all, the beginning verse is just really good. The flow switches, the way Moneybagg Yo is fucking going crazy on this trap beat. I'm liking the confidence. I'm liking how he's sounding. It's just overall really fucking fire in my opinion. And just the vibes are just 100% there. It just sounds fucking fantastic. The vocals are just absolutely going crazy. And also overall too, I'm liking the fucking flows. The flow switches are just fantastic. And I think this is one of the best flows I've heard from Moneybagg Yo. Just this song, in my opinion, just feels so much more different. Just feels so much more fire. And this is kind of what I'm saying. In 2026, when I talk about music, rap music, it's got to feel like a movie. It's got to feel like a movie. The confidence has to be fucking there. You can't be, having these trap beats and not even trying your hardest, not even trying to go fucking hard on these beats. I'm wanting good flow switches. I'm wanting really good vocal delivery. I'm wanting really nice fucking off the wall flows, and Moneybagg Yo is absolutely delivering that. And then even the hook. This is a good example. Other than we've talked about Drake, this is how you make a really good rap hook. Yes, it does have some repeating elements into it, but those repeating elements are done really well. The flow on those repeating elements gets stuck in your head. And then all the different flow switches on the hook itself, because it keeps the hook fresh. It keeps the hook, wanting you to keep listening to it over and over and over again. A really good example of a really nice rap hook. Just sounds fucking fantastic. And just overall, too, I just really enjoy the second verse. I'm expecting maybe the second verse is just going to kind of sound like the same as the first one. This one actually has some different flow switches, some faster flows that Moneybagg Yo is doing. And I'm really liking the lyrics in the second verse, too. Just really good elements, in my opinion. So overall, I really enjoy the second verse because the flows are just absolutely off the wall. And the flow switches, too, just sound really fucking fire. And I think, also, too, I'm having a really good time with just the vibes of the track. This deserves to be number one trending. This deserves to, to have that kind of status because, the song actually feels like number one trending. It feels like a movie when you're listening to the song. The flows are really good. The beat's really good. The hook is really good. Just all of these different elements just sound absolutely fantastic. So overall, when we talk about Moneybagg Yo, I See Why, this is probably one of my favorite Moneybagg Yo tracks for 2026. Nothing will ever take away that cool-ass 2020 run. I mean, that 2020 run was just fucking insane, with all the different rappers. But I think Moneybagg Yo is keeping it fresh, and he's also keeping it fresh better than some of the rappers that have been, doing this since 2020, have been, blown up since 2020. Like, these other rappers are not doing it so well. These rappers are kind of sucking ass. So, having Moneybagg Yo just kind of re-rein the ropes, kind of go fucking crazy, in my opinion. I really overall enjoy that. So, overall, I'm easily going to give this song a nice fucking 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, guys. What'd y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. And I'll see you later. Have a good one. Yeah, guys. Bye.